everyone. We are back to continue working on my Halloween journal. Last we left off, we had put together the envelope, the recycled envelope that I use. We have picked our paper on the outside as well as some of them on the inside. I went ahead and kind of put together and put in the signature, and I'll walk you through it. It just made no sense for me to have you just watch how to cut paper, right? We all know how to cut paper. So I laid all my pockets. I cut out on the bottoms for my back pieces as well as my pockets. And this is the back of the book. I did my thumb notches, and if you wonder how you get that border, all you do is when you cut your paper, slide it all the way to the edge, cut your thumb notch, and then you slide it where you need it, and it'll be even. So I did all this, and then, I didn't give myself enough of a spine. So I did that on purpose. I really did, because I wanted to round the cover, like to give it like because I have plenty of room here to be able to accommodate it. And over the last couple of days, I've been just molding it and softening up the paper, because there is layers of paper. And as I do that, if I get anything that curls like here, once it's all molded, I can make sure that it's all reinforced. Because once we start decorating this, it is going to grow. But I did want it to just kind of have like a rounded feel. I'm not curving the back. I'm just going to curve the front. I want the front to be the one that's going to give in to the growth of the signatures. I did use some orange. This was the brightest orange wax thread I had, so that's what I used. I did add eyelets in there, and I left this really long because I don't know what I'm going to do with this, if I'm going to add some beads or I'm going to do some twirls. There was something else that I had on my bucket list that I wanted to try, so I left this a little on the long side until I decide. For my signatures, I printed, this is actual cardstock, one of the images on the journaling pages that were landscaped, so I wanted the stronger cover to be my cover. This is coffee tea stain paper from my stash. And then I just started pairing up my colors. So since this had pink, I grabbed some pinks. This had pink and orange, so I tied them together. More coffee dyed. Then we have the lines. This had some pink, so I went with another pink. This had pink, so I paired it together. Just trying to keep, this had purple, so I brought in some purple paper, and I love that it's torn. And then this is the center, and then the other half of those pages. Love how this works together. So I figured today, I gotta straighten that up. I figured today we can start placing some of the ephemera. And then this is single-sided paper. I didn't print on the other side, so I'm going to do something in here. And then we can fill up the pockets. So that's where we're at with that. So I did cut out most of the ephemera, and we can put this together, what needs to be put together. And I'll save the inking for later. But this is the large envelopes, and I was looking for my small scoreboard. Oh, here it is. And just kind of line it up. And we're just going to give that a score. And then we're going to line this up. My puppy is just in super raw form. He is just mad extra. This is not coming out straight. What am I doing wrong? I'm gonna line up the line. And I'm paying attention to him, that I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing. So there that goes. And then we're gonna do the same for this one. So we're gonna go there. And there. I think that's good. Yep. I don't fussy cut all that well. So sometimes my lines don't come out even. But I ink the edges and all that gets disguised. And I'm going sideways. Where am I going? Okay. So that's how you put these envelopes together in a nutshell. I'm not going to put them together just yet because I do want to ink the edges. But there we go. What I do want to do... Sorry about that. Someone knocked on the door. Let me get some paper clips so we can kind of figure out... Well, these are too big. Figure out where they're going to live. Alright, so we got some paper clips there. And let's get the journal. And I think these big envelopes, I like them to be in there. That one can be in the back. And then my misprinted, when I realized my inks were bad, so I don't think it'll fit in the color scheme, so I'm just gonna put those to the side. And here are the other two. They're not gonna blend well. Love these. Cute cards. These, even though they're postcards, you can easily make these into pockets. So I don't think I want to start off just there, but maybe here. Let's see, that's writing space, writing space. No, that's orange. I think this would make a nice pocket here. So I'm just gonna clip this here. And as a matter, I'm gonna leave that for writing space. I love this. This can be writing space. This is beautiful. No, that would be pretty there. And what else do we got? Got some greens and some really bright oranges. So I think I might wanna add that at the bottom. And leave that there for a thought. And then let me jump to the back. So I think that would look nice there. I try not to overthink it. I can always move it. We got some pinks here. I'm not sure on that one, but I do like this one. I'm just gonna add you there. And this is ephemera. This is the large envelope that's gonna sit in the back. What else do I got? Oh, I got these. This one I'm just gonna fold. And I don't have to have everything on every page, but it's kind of nice. Let's see. I have this one as well, so I like this one because it'll sit off to the side. So we'll put that there. And then this one can go here. Oh, I like the mirror images here. I really like that. So we're going to put one here. And you can still journal. Just trying to give it a good fold. I can go here. Okay. I think this complements this one. And it doesn't take away from the image, even though they say contrasting colors, but I like that it ties together. And then these I want to put a little thought into. These also make some great tucks. What else do we have? I have the tag that I have to work on. And then we have this. You have so much to work with. We have that. This is the ephemera. Cute little cards. More ephemera. Okay, all that's ephemera. So I think these I will put in their envelopes. So those will go with those. And then here I can add that. I have my small envelopes that I need to make. And what cards will I put in those? So this is ephemera. I still need to fussy cut out. Ephemera. Here's another card. So I think I'm going to go with that one for that one. And I can tuck that in one of the pockets, but for now I'm going to tuck it there. And I think I want a really bright one, so I'm going to do that one for that one. And then these can be tucks. So what do I have here? Oh, this was going to be a pocket. And in that pocket I can stick a tag. This is another pocket. There I can stick a card. Side tuck, I can take one of these. I think that'll look really pretty. Fold it up in there. Okay. I have this one. So I think I'll put you there. And then these, I think I want to use these cards instead. I think I want that one, and no, because they're mirrored, I think I want to stick with the purples. And then in this one, I'll put you. And in this pocket, I can put you. And I can also, I have scraps so I can make more tags. Alright, this pocket, this is a wide pocket so I can stick you. And I have this pocket which I can, and because it's in the back, I can be a little more generous. Alright, so that's the plan. And I'm going to stop the video. I just want to see how chunky this got. That's how chunky it got. Which I don't think is half bad at all. And by the time I add lace and trim, so I think I'm gonna start with that. So I'm gonna pause the video. I'm gonna ink all this up and put my thumb notches. And all I use for my thumb notches is this, and I think this is a 1-inch. I think it's a 1-inch. Yeah, it's about a 1-inch hole punch. That's what I use to do my notches. And I'll take a look at what my scraps look like and see if I can do some side tucks or maybe some added little embellishments. So let me start with this, and once I get all that down, then we'll come right back and regroup. See you in a bit. All right, so I put in everything that we decided on and a little bit more. So here is the envelope all inked up and put together. And I put the card inside. Oh, I hope I didn't put it in too early. Let's see. Did I? No. Okay. And I'm undecided yet as to whether I'm going to back these up because it will add more bulk. And then these envelopes are actual coin envelopes. Really cute, or small policy envelopes. So I just added that there. Here are those postcards. So I just did the thumb notch, inked all the edges. Still have to add the decorations and the finishing touches, but I wanted you to see it all pretty much put together, and then I'll just add all the extra bling and prettiness. And then we didn't do anything there. Here I did a fabric flip. This is actually a brand new flat sheet that was pure white, and I've been ripping it into pieces after I've laundered it. I've never used it, and I had it soaking in tea, or I think this one is the tea. Yeah, this one is the tea. This is what it looks like. And then some more of that same fabric that I used. I wanted to bring in some of those oranges, the purple, and of course the black. And then this can be journaling space underneath. So I did that off camera. I wanted to, for these, I actually cut off the back piece, because when you fold it, the white is what's showing. And I didn't want that to show, but I am going to do something else with these. Maybe make more journaling cards or just little add-ons to add into the pockets. So here are the mirror library pockets, and then here's the other one. Everything is inked. These I think I'm going to back up and use as little booklets. That's my plan, and I may not live there. I might paper clip it somewhere else, but for now I have that there. Here is another fabric flip. I have that there. And this tool is the glitter tool that we got probably last year or maybe every Halloween. So I got to use that there. Everything pretty much stood in the spot that we put it in, and then I just fussy cut that out, and that fits perfectly in there, so I might do a large tag. And there's some other things that I want to do to the pages. Here is that other postcard, and then we have stuck these in there, so I left them there for now. And then we still have to do that, just like the front. Here is the other policy envelope with the card, and the other large envelope with the card stuck inside, all inked and looking pretty. And then on this side is, now this was the tearaway ephemera. I squared it out. I can't tear away to save my life. So I started, didn't like it, and I just rounded it out. Thought it gave it like a rustic, not rustic, but an antique-y, worn feel. So that's it for my process on how I put it together and how I think about my signatures. And the ephemera, I still have quite a lot to use. So the next one will be the full flip through. Right now, this is what it's looking like. I still have to add ribbons and lace and the tops to my tags, and so we still got a ways to go, but it's coming together beautifully. And if you're interested in the paper, remember all links on how you can obtain this digital kit from Tina Loves to Craft is in my description box. A link to all her social media. I encourage you to connect with her as she continues to design beautiful, beautiful digital kits. And of course, her Etsy shop is also linked in my description box below. Check out the designers that are working with various themes of Tina's kits. And maybe you will be inspired, maybe not for this one, but maybe for another one. See you at the next video when we flip through. It'll have his closure and all the additional eye candy added to it. As always, thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me. And I'll see you at the next one. Bye.